just drawing the way that you would for the finished product, which is a teardrop shape. Okay, so if you're having trouble doing that, this is how I did it. Take your ribbon flat, take one end and place it, and then take the other and line it up so as that the front, or the pattern side of your ribbon, in this case, is facing up, and it's shaped like a teardrop. This is what the ribbon will look like on your canvas, seeing it will be hanging from your rearview mirror. So my canvas isn't completely dry yet. I'm going to give it a little bit extra time. Okay, now that the paint is dry, retrieve your canvas from the nearby surface, like so. And now you're going to want to turn it over. Have your scissors ready and your ribbon. In this case, turn your ribbon over so that the patterned side is down. Now, take your hot glue gun, and I want to say be careful not to touch the hot glue because you can burn your fingers if you are not careful. So, place a small drop of glue at the middle top edge of your canvas, like so. Now, quickly place one of the edges of your ribbon and take your scissors, holding the handle, use the tip to press your ribbon into the glue so as not to burn your fingers. Like so. Okay. Now, take your hot glue gun, and once again, I'm going to say, be careful not to touch the ribbon or string until the hot glue is completely dry. You can burn your fingers if you are not careful. So, place a small drop of glue on top of the ribbon, and quickly place the other end of your ribbon in the glue, and use your scissors once again to press it down. Now, you're going to want to give that a few seconds or minutes, however long it may take to dry. Okay, now that the glue is dry, you can flip your canvas back over and take your eraser and lightly take away any remaining pencil marks that weren't covered up with the paint. And once you're done, you want to make sure to just wipe off any of the eraser marks, or shavings rather. Replace your eraser. Now, once all of your pencil marks are gone, and this is the point where you would want to use the fine tip Sharpie to add any other details you may want to. In this case, I'm going to write in a phrase, which is, never forget your lone pair. So, I'm going to use a pencil first so as not to mess up. And I actually printed out the way I wanted to write it, just as a reference. So I'm gonna place that there so I can see it in my pencil. And I'm just going to lightly sketch the words here across the bottom. Being careful to size them appropriately to leave enough room for the whole phrase. that it is sketched out with pencil, I'm going to take my fine tip Sharpie and carefully go over that outline. Now, at this point, you may need to go over the letters again, depending on how well the Sharpie took. In my case, I feel like I want to go back over them. So. Okay, now that you've done however many layers you would like on your Sharpie, you're gonna wanna let that dry for a few minutes. Once the ink is dry, you can take your eraser and remove any other pencil marks that you may see on your canvas. In my case, I see a few here, the exclamation point, and a few here. After that, you want to just make sure all the eraser marks are off your canvas and you have your finished product, which should be a symmetrical object on a mini canvas with a hanger so that you can put it on your rearview mirror in your car. At this point, you can enjoy your do-it-yourself decor.